The funny thing is, we all knew rostering John Collins that it was a bad decision, and we still did it anyway because it was an optimal play. He was pretty cheap. You figured, hey, how bad could he be in a playoff game? Like, he'd at least play 27 minutes, right? That's what you think. John Collins is the biggest bust in NBA history. Get him the fuck out of here. There's always something with the NBA. There's always something or someone. I don't understand it. 6'10", all that athleticism, good for nothing. Just a pile of shit. John Collins is a pile of shit. Listen, I got to get into this video and this slate. I got to focus. It's gonna be an NBA video for Wednesday, April 12th. We're gonna start with DraftKings. We're gonna start with SGA. Lock him in. I don't really give a shit. Just lock him in. You're gonna need him. He's gonna go off. You need SGA. You need Brandon Ingram. I'll tell you that right now. SGA, Giddy, Van Vliet. Van Vliet is a good play. McCollum's in play. Kobe White, Beverly. You could take a shot. I wouldn't play Beverly and the Sumno. I prefer the starter, which is Beverly. Caruso, he's not going to win you anything. Josh Richardson, if he's your last man in, take a shot. Other than that, I go to shooting guard. Levine is in play, a little too cheap for his upside. OG, my guy, in play. Trey Murphy's in play. I think Gary Trent. Gary Trent's a little too cheap. He's going to be popular. He's going to be highly owned, just like Kyle Lowry. It is what it is. What else are you going to do? Small forward, Ingram, 10K, fire him up. DeRozan's in play, 77, too cheap. See what they did there? They got Brandon Ingram, who we know is going to be popular because he's playing well. Then they put DeRozan way too cheap right next to him. See what they did there? Nice, cute. Barnes is in play. Dort, not for me. Patrick Williams, you can take a shot. Yep, going straight to power forward. Siakam's in play. Jalen Williams is in play. Herbert Jones is in play. Boucher's in play. And maybe Larry Nance if he's active. The rest of these guys ain't going to get much minutes. Maybe Najee Marshall, but if everyone's healthy, he's not going to get minutes. So, got to be very careful. Vooch, Valanciunas, Pirtle's too cheap. Achua's in play. Jalen Williams, the center, is in play actually because of his price. And that's about it. So, and Drummond if you want to be cute. Actually, if you have the perfect lineup, you could throw Drummond in. You don't need much from him, but Vooch is going to play 35 minutes. So, take that information how you want to take it. I'm starting with SGA. Right now, I can't bring myself to fade Brandon Ingram. This might be the playoffs where Brandon Ingram introduces himself to the world. We'll see. But I can't fade those guys. I can't do it. It's going to be hella tough to make a decent lineup, but I can't fade those guys. Maybe I play Drummond to counteract that. Maybe. You know what? Hold on a second. Before I do something a little crazy. Let's do this. Let's do Pirtle. Let's do Gary Trent, and then at power forward we could play Patrick Williams or we could play Herbert Jones. So that way I get my SGA, I get my Brandon Ingram, Gary Trent. You know he's gonna play minutes in the playoff game. Herbert Jones, you're looking for some stocks and blocks and steals and all that good stuff. And you're hoping Jacob Pirtle goes off. 5,700, you don't really need that much from him. Give me 35, 36 fantasy points and I'll be happy. So that's my DraftKings 5 right there. Was gonna do something a little bit cuter and put Drummond in my center spot, but that's a little hasty. I can't. It's an idea. Drummond will be owned, but I'm gonna play around with it a little bit and see how I could build a Drummond lineup to get more firepower in all my other spots. And no, I'm not hoping for a Vucevic injury, because I don't wish injuries on no one. Um, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up. Absolutely appreciate it. If you're struggling to cash, you need help, you need lineups, you need help building lineups, or you don't have time to make lineups, I got you. I can send you my optimal finalized lineups, or I can build you your own lineups. Check out the Patreon, linked in the description, or DM me on Twitter, and we'll figure it out. We're gonna go to FanDuel. I already have 5 guys picked out, like usual. Same. I got the same SGA, same Brandon Ingram. I happen to sneak in OG. I got Boucher, 4,700. Sometimes on these 2 games, you got to think outside the box. Don't. We got to learn our lesson from John Collins tonight. Even though it's still like the beginning of the 4th quarter at the time of this recording, John Collins has done nothing in 14 minutes, and I'm pretty sure he'll end up doing nothing for the rest of the game. You got to start thinking outside the box for these 2-game slates, because it's not as easy as it looks. And you have there's always going to be that one guy that's priced pretty cheap. That's going to look like a lot, and you're going to destroy your lineup like John Collins. So think outside the box. SGA, OG, Brandon Ingram, Chris Boucher, Jacob Poeltl, and I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Any comments, any questions, throw it in the chat. And man, John Collins really pissed me off. Listen, I'm going to talk to you guys later. Subscribe, like, hit the thumbs up, all that good stuff. I'm out of here. Ciao.